देखे क्रिकेट टीवी जहां मिलेगी क्रिकेट की सारी बातें जहां जोश भी है जहां होश भी है जहां क्रिकेट है आओ देखे क्रिकेट टीवी
Hello, and welcome back to Cricket TV. WPL Playoffs are here, and now it's not about points table, net run rate, or permutations. It's about who's left standing. Three teams, one already in final, and two playing playoffs today. And for the first time in WPL history, we will not see Mumbai Indians in top three, which means no playoffs for former champions. Joining us is Nikhil Morsawala and Narayan Pasari. Let's break this down team by team, facts first, opinions later. Starting with Delhi Capitals, very consistent but always unfinished. They have played more playoffs, they have more experience, but they have choked at the end. So, what do you have to say, sir, about it? Nikhil, sir.
I think quite a roller coaster of a series. We never knew till the end who would qualify, except of course for RCB, which qualified almost towards the middle or later towards the second half. And RCB was qualified, but from the other four, which two would come was very touch and go till the last moment. So I think good. It was a good series. A lot of surprises. A lot of performers who should have performed didn't perform. New. Players coming up and being counted and becoming match winners. I think it was a good, all in all exciting for cricket because nothing predictable and a lot of last over finishes by losses by 3 runs, 4 runs, 7 runs. I think these are very good for the game because it keeps you engaged till आप 20 ओवर तक अगर आपको पता नहीं चल रहा कि कौन जीतने वाला है तो आप टीवी में अड़े रहते हो और आप देखते रहते हो. तो मुझे लगता है अच्छा रहा चैंपियनशिप अब तक. और दिल्ली फुल मार्क्स दे सॉर्ट ऑफ स्क्रैप थ्रू इट टुवर्ड्स द एंड. लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से अगर आप देखने भी जाए तो जो उनकी दो हार हुई गुजरात जायंट्स के साथ ही शायद एक 4 रन से और एक 7 रन से या 3 रन से. तो मेरे ख्याल से the two defeats they had were very marginal, which means that they did play well almost throughout the tournament, but lost with very small margins. And I think Gujarat should be thankful to them, to Delhi, for qualifying, because if those two games had gone the way of Delhi, Gujarat would not have qualified. So I think that it's going to be a great matchup because the two games earlier have been last over finishes with Delhi being dominating and then Gujarat scraping through towards the end. So, and of course, Sophie Devine being the player of that of those matches where she sort of took everything away from the opposition. Gujarat has been dominated by a very, by 2-3 players. I think 4 लोगों ने अच्छा खेला है. On the other hand, Delhi has sort of got its act together. Almost everybody contributing, stepping up to the plate. Jemima coming good in the last match with 34 runs of 18 balls and ensuring that the team, gets through the finals, to the playoffs. And I think it's good when the captain, मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ कि जब कप्तान खेलता है या खेलती है तब टीम को उत्साह मिलता है और टीम सारी जो टीम है वो एक साथ आके खेलती है. तो गुड लक टू जेमाइमा. आई थिंक शी इज डन अ डिसेंट जॉब. जो कोच है उनके और उनके जो मैनेजमेंट है उनको काफी तारीफ कर रहे हैं कि उन्होंने जो इंडिपेंडेंट ऑटोनॉमी दिया था उनको लीडरशिप का, उन्होंने फील्ड पे जाके काफी अच्छा अपना एक प्रदर्शन किया है कप्तानी का. तो मुझे लगता है एक डिस्कवरी है, शायद इंडिया की फ्यूचर कैप्टन है, पता नहीं, देखना पड़ेगा आगे चल के. लेकिन गुजरात को थोड़ा सा मेरे ख्याल से टीम में एफर्ट डालना पड़ेगा अगर उनको फाइनल में जाना है तो, क्योंकि अगर सिर्फ सोफी डेविन और एक दो लोगों के ऊपर अगर डिपेंड करेंगे तो प्लेऑफ्स में उनको शायद तकलीफ हो सकती है. बिकॉज दिल्ली हैज कम टुगेदर एज अ टीम, मोमेंटम है उनके साथ. उन्होंने लास्ट मैच जीत के आगे आए हैं और मुझे लगता है ये उनके साथ जो एक उत्साह है, एक जो यंग कप्तान है और जो सारा शायद पब्लिक जो भी है उनका भी एक सपोर्ट रहेगा. So all in all, a good match, but Gujarat I think just went through because they won those two matches against Delhi. Otherwise, they would have been at three games instead of 5 wins, which should not have been good. One word for Mumbai, I think they sort of did. Again, both the cores played well. in some of the matches, but then I think when they had to play, they did not play, and uh, unfortunately they couldn't make the playoffs. But मैंने शुरुआत में ही कहा था कि एक जो भूख होनी चाहिए ना किसी भी टीम में, हंगर, कि मुझे जीतना है, वो मुंबई में नहीं थी, वो जीत के आए हैं। और जो टीम नहीं जीती है उनमें एक भूख होती है कि मुझे जीतना है, मुझे कुछ करके दिखाना है। आप फाइनल रिजल्ट में यही देख रहे हैं। आरसीबी एक बार चैंपियनशिप जीती है, पिछली बार हार गई। GG has never won the finals, neither have Delhi. Delhi are three times runners up. So that hunger to hold that cup is there. And I think that makes you fight a little extra, that goes that extra mile when you're fighting for the playoffs. So that shows up. UP, I had said in the initial, pre-series discussion that I won't be surprised if they top the table. I won't be surprised if the bottom of the table. They're at the bottom. And I think very mercurial team. On the good day, unbeatable. On their bad day, the worst team can beat them. So I think they sort of underplayed to their potential, and I think they didn't deserve to any have qualified. If they had, by some stroke of luck, it would have been just नसीब। तो मेरे ख्याल से ये जो क्वालिफाइंग है 1 2 3 अच्छी क्वालिफाइंग है। कोई भी कहीं भी अनफेयर नहीं लग रहा है कि कोई 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 ऐसे ही घुस गया अंदर, कोई कोई और कोई हार गया इसलिए मैं अंदर घुसा नहीं, ये अपने अपनी मेरिट पे आए हैं। तो मुझे लगता है अच्छी दो मैचेस होंगी। लेकिन जो जो अब आज की जो मैच है, कांटे की टक्कर, क्योंकि दोनों मैच इसके पहले 4 रन और 3 रन से का मार्जिन से हारे और जीते। बहुत बड़ा ही मजा आएगा आज।
And Delhi have strong power play batting historically, and their knockout games remain their weakest conversation during this phase. But with change in captainship, Jemima is now leading the team. And teams entering knockouts with recent wins historically outperforms expectations. So I think Gujarat has a little bit of edge and, motivation to play the finals, having lost to RCB first time, the a chance to be into the finals. And while it some critics do say that lack of they haven't been tested in this phase as much as Delhi has been. They have struggled a lot. It was a bit of smooth ride for Gujarat this year. Some easy wins. Nikhil sir.
Yeah, I think going into the playoffs is very different from the points table, because it's a knockout and it's do or die. It's not कि चलो ये मैच हार गए, आगे जाके अच्छा करेंगे और जो भी है। तो उसमें प्रेशर जो होता है वो बहुत ही ज्यादा होता है। और अगर आप गुजरात की टीम का मेकअप देखेंगे तो जो फॉरेन प्लेयर्स हैं, टफ प्लेयर्स हैं। तो और उसमें वी डोंट हैव टू से एनी अबाउट बेथ मूनी, एशली गार्डनर एंड सोफी डेविन। दे हैव बीन देयर, डन दैट, प्रेशर वोकर सिचुएशन। और उन्हें इंडिया में कुछ प्रूव करने की जरूरत नहीं है, तो प्रेशर उनके ऊपर कम रहेगा। तो मुझे लगता है जो प्रेशर पॉइंट रहेगा इस मैच का, वो दिल्ली पे ज्यादा रहेगा और गुजरात पे कम रहेगा। और क्योंकि जो 3 4 जो परफॉर्मर्स हैं इनके, जो फॉरेन परफॉर्मर है, बेथ, एशली, सोफी, एंड आई थिंक वन मोर इज देयर। But these three obviously will with Kim Garth might play in the 11. So I think these four will be playing without pressure, absolutely, tension free, and they are match winners. I'm seeing Renuka Singh as the key here, because if you saw in the playoff, in the last playoff, what went against UP was the first ball dismissal of Lanning. जब कैप्टन और जो आपका मेन बैटर है वो पहले ही ओवर में जीरो में आउट हो जाता है या आउट हो जाती है, तो जो बाद में जो लोग आते हैं उनके ऊपर बड़ा प्रेशर पड़ता है। और वो भी खास करके मैच विनिंग जो बैटर है वो अगर चली जाती है, तो अगर गुजरात पहले बॉलिंग करती है और दिल्ली पहले बैटिंग करती है, तो मुझे लगता है रेणुका सिंह का रोल बड़ा ही क्रिटिकल होगा, बिकॉज आई एम बिग फैन ऑफ हर बॉलिंग एंड आई थिंक शी कैन रियली टर्न the match with the first 2 3 overs in the power play. And I think if that happens, Delhi will have a match on their hands, because then for chasing, I would give Gujarat the the higher advantage, because there are some amazing batsmen there, amazing batters there who can do anything, change a match completely. Whereas Delhi has Lizelle Lee is good, but she's not performed continuously or constantly. She has been kabhi garam, kabhi naram, kabhi acha, kabhi bura. Jemima, as Narayan said, has not crossed 50. She's done a bit. She's done a cameos of 30, 20, and 10, but no long innings where she's been challenged and she's played for 15 overs chasing a big score. So if Delhi plays second and has to chase the big score, I think Gujarat has a slightly upper hand in this tournament, in this particular fixture, because of their team composition and the match winners that they have. Delhi, a lot of local players, young players, having to prove themselves. Jemima, first of all, Shefali is in good form. I think she doesn't need to prove anything, but still there will be pressure on her. Nikki Prasad has discharged herself well, but off and on. Sneha Rana, again a match winner, but not really lived up to her potential. Nandani Sharma has done much better than expected. And, Pragati Singh, I don't know much about her, but Sri Charani has done her job. She's done well whenever she was called upon to play. So I think Delhi has individual players who could stand up and be counted, but I don't see them having that one or two game changers which Gujarat has got. Gujarat has Sophie Devine, there's nothing to talk about her. Ashley Gardner, Beth Mooney, these people can completely change the complexion of a match just in 3-4 overs. So I think a little in favor of Gujarat in terms of past history and performance. But as Narayan said, Jemima is there and she's shown her mettle. And a captain always leads from the front. And if she is able to motivate her team and push them to the highest level of performance, you have a good game on hand.
Yes.
So I think Narayan, to make that difference of that little 3-4 runs, 5 runs. I think if you see the people who need to step up from the Delhi side, one is Marian Cap, because if you see every match that Delhi has won, Marian Cap has performed, and she's performed with the ball. Even in the previous the game, the player before when they were UP, she took the wicket of Lanning in the first over, and then she took two more wickets, so she had three for something. And I think that from the bowling side, Marian Cap has to support a person like Sri Charni to pace and spin combination. And on the batting side, the first match they lost against Gujarat by 4 runs. Even the last over, you had Woolwart and Jemima on the crease, and they lost their way somehow. I think these two batters have to keep their cool, because they are the people. They are the two batters who can make a difference to the Delhi chase if they're chasing. And I think so. These three players, according to me, for Delhi, will have to play to their potential. Potential to hai, but they haven't played to their potential in every match, which is why they just had to scrape through to the playoffs. Otherwise, they are really a world-beating team today. If you see, Delhi has a fantastic lineup, but they have been mercurial. Marian Cap didn't play well. So Jemima didn't play well. Bulwat was a non-performer. So if these three come together, I think Gigi will have their hands full.
So do we talk about
And I think
RCB?
I think in both the matches, the 20th over was bowled by Sophie Devine, and if you see it's that maturity and the pressure tactic that she can bring onto the batters is where the change, the mental tactical thing that happens. It's not just about the bowling skill. It's about knowing how to slow things down, take a break between two balls, call the captain, discuss something, change the field placement, make the batter more nervous कि अरे कब bowling कर रही है, कब bowling कर रही है. वो जो एक साइकोलॉजिकल टैक्टिकल प्ले होता है ना, वो मेच्योर प्लेयर्स के पास होता है, जो बहुत ही गेम्स खेल चुकी हैं. अब दोनों मैच में देखिए, सोफी डेविन ने 20 ओवर डाला, और दोनों दोनों मैचेस में शी गॉट द बेटर ऑफ गुड बैटर्स, नॉट के टेरेंडर्स थे और अरे तो आउट होना ही है इनको, ऐसा नहीं था. तो वो जो टैक्टिकल गेम प्ले है, Jemima has to get her act together on that, because when you are young you don't realize that those people talking are maybe talking about what मैच के बाद क्या करने वाले, चलो पार्टी वार्टी करेंगे, ये सब बोल रहे हैं ना, कि फील्ड प्लेसमेंट कहाँ करना है. उनको स्लो डाउन करना है. You see, when your adrenaline is pumping, your blood is pumping, you're going there, you want to hit the next ball for a four, and suddenly 2 minute break comes because you're chatting, somebody's chatting, everything changes. Your perspiration goes, your heart rate comes down, and that eagerness goes away. So I think that type of tactical play you see from Sophie Devine, and which is why I think she's done such a good job in those two matches. The opposition has to understand that and react accordingly.
It will be really exciting to watch the eliminator today and who plays RCB in the finals. Do you think RCB got
Absolutely.
lucky to be in finals because their betting
So as an
collapses?
RCB fan, let me ask you a question, Hetvi. Whom would you prefer to play against? Which is the easier team to beat for you, GG or DCW? or DC, Delhi Capitals?
Neither would be easy, but since we have, I don't know. I don't want GT because फिर मैं धर्म संकट में आ जाऊंगी. So I think Delhi is good.
You can't be sitting in Nadiad and supporting
I know.
RCB against CG.
So
आपका
it's better.
बहिष्कार हो जाएगा.
Yeah.
But on a professional basis, which do you think is a better team to play against from a chance perspective for RCB?
I think Delhi, again, I'll say Delhi. You know, the stats, the way they have presented, the way they have been going on, the history, it could repeat itself and, RCB could win. Yeah.
So the finals are when in Baroda? The finals are in Baroda?
Finals are, no.
नहीं, they're in Vadodara. गुजरात के लिए तो hometown हो गया. It's a home. I think Gujarat therefore also has that backing of the crowd. I guess. I mean, of course, Jemima has her own fan following, but Gujarat playing in Gujarat can always be a big difference for them. Great. Let's look forward to a good match. Yes.
Yes, yes. So this is WPL picture, final picture for the playoffs. RCB will wait and will be well rested. We will see what happens if it's Delhi trying to break a pattern or Gujarat, making a history this time. One eliminator decides the challenger. One final will decide the champion. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who will make it to the finals, and will RCB finish the job? This is Cricket TV, simple, honest about the game. See you after the match. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
आओ देखे क्रिकेट टीवी जहां मिलेगी क्रिकेट की सारी बातें जहां जोश भी है जहां होश भी है जहां क्रिकेट है